Hey guys, I'm Aaron and this is SketchUp Square One, where we take a look at the fundamentals of using SketchUp. Today we're going to talk about updating scenes. So a lot of times people think about scenes as, oh yeah, that's where I put the camera in a place and save it. And that is a part of scenes, but scenes of course have a whole lot more to them. We talked about this when we looked at the scenes window, but what I want to look at today is updating a scene so you can change it and then, refresh it. And what to do if you only want to update a portion of what's in that scene. So let's hop in and take a look. Okay, here I have a simple model. I got a couple rectangle things over here, got a box and a cylinder. Each of these things is on its own tag, so I can turn any of these things on and off. I also have two scenes set up, so if I go to scene one, you see it jumps down here, rectangles here, box cylinder here, the default style type, and I have scene two. If I click on that, we flip the camera on the other side and go to this monochrome sketchy type profile. That's what I got right now. So what do I do if I want to update? Well, if all I want to do is just change, so I want to just change it so my camera's down here, everything else stays the same, I can always just come here and hit update. It will bring this little box up that says, what do you want to update? If I'm good with everything, I can just say update. It will update all of it. Now, as I go away, back to one, this is the new view that's been saved. But what do you do if you only want to save some of the things you've changed? So this happens most readily to me anyhow, when it comes to not wanting to save the camera. So let's say I'm working in this model, I'm moving around, I'm looking at stuff, I'm working in things, and for whatever reason I decide I don't want these rectangles turned on, so I'm going to turn them off, and I want everything else to save in the scene the way it was, except I want to make sure that my new scene doesn't have rectangles turned on. What I can do is when I hit update, when this little pop-up comes up, it says what properties to update. It doesn't say what, it says properties to update. So if I say don't save anything except visible tags and I hit update, what that will do is, see, now I can double click on scene one, it'll take the camera back to where it was, and the only thing that got changed or updated is the fact that I wanted rectangles off. So now as I come in here and come back here, and see rectangles are off. So that means I can change just like anything I want. I come in here, turn on shadows, spin around, so I'm looking at it from another side. I can even go to my styles and change to a totally different style. If the only thing I wanted to update is the fact that I turned rectangles back on, I can say update and just update visible tags. And then when I come here, everything goes back the way it was. This is super helpful. Obviously, very simple model I'm working on right here. If I get into a model, in the interior of a house, and I turn some furniture off or something like that, or as I'm working here, I'm like playing with, well, do I want shadows on or do I not want shadows on? As I'm flipping around, deciding if I want that. And I go, yeah, you know what? I do want to add shadows to this. So I'm going to come in here and go, okay, update this scene and only update shadows. Now I come back over here. Same everything except shadows are turned on. So it makes it a very easy way to update your scenes with just a portion of what's in there. So when you hit update, just keep an eye on those flags. It doesn't mean that scene's only going to include those. All it's saying is that I just want to update one of these values and not all of them. So hopefully that's something that helps you out, because I know sometimes people get concerned or confused or whatever when they go in and they try to like put their camera right back where it was before, and then, or maybe jump back to the original scene and then go back and change the profile or the tags or whatever they wanted afterwards. It doesn't have to be that difficult. You can update just a portion of a scene by checking those checkboxes before you hit save. So if you like that video, go ahead and click like down below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. We create several videos each and every week, and you'll be notified of them if you subscribe. Most importantly, though, please leave us a comment down below. Have you ever had issues where you butted heads with what you're saving in scenes? Have you overwritten a scene by saving everything when you didn't mean to? We like making these videos a lot, but we like them even more when they're showing something you want to see. Thank you.